I want you to understand that in their world, there was no such thing as a self-made 18-year-old millionaire. If you're trying to change that, think how long would it take you to change 20, maybe 30-year-old belief. You, as a 16-year-old with no credibility, who's been living in their basement for the whole life. Do you understand how long it would take you to make them believe it? And do you understand how much time you would waste on making them understand it? Back 30, 40 years ago, there was just simply no such thing. There was no making money online back then. Imagine if, I don't know what analogy I should give. So imagine your kid will tell you something that you could never imagine. Right now, you would say that's stupid, that's impossible right now, that's unrealistic. In a podcast with Max Lewis, I keep going back to this because he mentioned the reason why he hates the word realistic is because 500 years ago, the people, if you would tell them that you could have this fucking thing and you could put it to your ear and the person on the other side of the world could hear you, they would murder you. They would think they were a witch. This is the same way that your parents see you. They don't think you're a witch, obviously, but they think they were just a stupid kid believing some scam. In their world, it would have been a scam. So how can you expect them to believe it? You cannot. Don't try to change them because you yourself know how much time it takes to destroy a deep-rooted bad habit or a bad belief. These guys, they have this belief for like ever since they were alive, and now you expect them to believe it. They thought that the way you make money is with your hands, and granted that still works today, but you're gonna be dead broke. Right? It's not like back in the day where you could have bought a house for $50,000. And they still have this broke mentality because they're afraid of risk and they think everything is a scam. What's a scam today is what they believe in. The school system is a scam. Getting a mortgage is a scam. Paying off a debt for 30 years is not worth it. And what worked for them won't work for you. And you have to be the brave person here and the mature person because your parents are children and they genuinely don't know what's best for you. They think they do because if you were born in their days, that would have worked for you and that would have been best for you. And what they also have to understand is that they have some accomplishments already. They have some achievements in life. They had a kid, they raised you successfully, hopefully. They have a job, they have a house, you know, they're comfortable in life. You don't. You literally don't have anything to lose. That's why you're so motivated, because you want something. You want to do something with your life. And you don't want it to take 30 years. You want it in 5 to 10 and you're willing to suffer for it, which is absolutely fine. This is how a man should think. You have to see it as they see it from the perspective of they are comfortable, this has worked for them, they don't know that it's not going to work for you. So don't hate them. Don't hate them. I know it's easy to hate your parents to the guts, to speak badly about them in your mind, be mad at them, but understand that they don't know any better. If your 5-year-old daughter or a kid, 5-year-old kid, punched you in the stomach, would you be mad at him? It's just a kid. They don't know, like, okay, maybe at 5 you kind of know what you're doing. Maybe at 3-year-old fucking punches you in probably the knee or whatever, like they're like knee high. They hit you. It doesn't hurt. You're not mad at them, right? It's a kid. They don't know any better, right? And this is how you play. The same thing is with your parents. They have no idea what the fuck they're talking about. They have no idea that money has changed. They have no idea about what crypto is. And the idea of, for example, the chill guy, if you would have put in $5 at the right time, you could have had 200K overnight. They wouldn't have believed that. They would think that crypto is just some imaginary money, right? That's what they think. What you have to understand is that you don't try to change their beliefs by showing them people online, because online YouTube, that's not real for them. They believe the news more than they believe YouTube. So what do? You can't be mad at them, but you also can't let them decide your life. Let's say they don't want you to do the business, whatever. They want you to focus on school, whatever. Say you're focusing on school and say that this is downplayed, okay? Say that this is just a side gig. Say that this is just like, a side hustle, just something that you do on the side, try to make money on the side. Say that you're focusing on school, whatever. Even though you're not, just lie to them. It's okay to lie to them. It's okay to disobey them too. I want you to understand that disobeying your parents and lying to your parents right now is the right thing to do, because they will thank you later when you pay their mortgage, when you buy your dad his dream car. But they need to see results in order to believe it, which is the fairly unpleasant thing about it. But you need to bring them results for them to believe it. You have to understand that and act like a man and not try to say big words. What you should focus on is making it in silence. Don't tell them about it. If you told them about it, just downplay it, say it's just a side thing, you know, when you're free time or whatever. And all of a sudden, then when you make it, then you can tell them all the lies you've told them, all the times you skipped school and you went to a cafe instead and you worked all day on your business, all of that, whatever. If your parents want you to go to college, do you think that getting 200k in debt is worth it? Fuck no, it's not. Tell them, oh yeah, I'm applying to school tonight, or oh yeah, after dinner I'll apply for school. I'll apply for this school. I'll apply, you know, oh, I've applied to all these schools. You didn't apply to any of them because you don't want to go. But you know that if they're the type of parents that they would force you to, that they would yell at you or they would beat you, lie to them. Tell them that you did, and then just don't. They will thank you. By the time it's too late to apply anymore and they won't take you, it's too late. What can they do now? They can beat you, but again, you have to be brave here. You have to take your beating like a man. Take the arguments like a man. It's just a 5-minute bad conversation or a 5-minute beating. 5 minutes of pain is way better than 4 years of indoctrination and then 50 years of slavery. 40 years of slavery, however long you're going to be working. So be brave now. Make the right decision for your future self. Disobey them because your parents are children and they don't know what's best. They are children in today's world because they have no idea how to make money in today's world. I hope that now you'll be able to navigate these situations better. Your parents, when you were a kid, they are your guide to life. They know everything. But as you start to grow older, you start to know more about the world than they do. And you have to be the mature person here. So this is mine, and God bless you. I'll see you on the next one.